Hey everyone, this is LP and I'm going to be doing another unshrink wrapping and unboxing. So today we have Heroes of the Lance. I do believe this is an original shrink wrap because it has the EAD sticker on the front, which stood for Electronic Arts Distribution. It's right there on the shrink wrap, so I'm pretty convinced this is an original shrink wrapped game. The shrink wrap is tight and it is causing some concave bowing to be happening to the back of the box, and I would like to avoid any creasing in the corners, so I'm pretty excited to get it out and free. Just to give you a little context, this is obviously an advanced Dungeons and Dragons game. It would be a first edition, or based on the first edition rule set, given when the game was originally developed, which was 1988. Published by SSI, although developed by US Gold. Now, SSI obviously published the very famous Gold Box series, which started with Pool of Radiance. And my understanding is these games are quite different. So Pool of Radiance was a turn-based, party-based, top-down, what we would now consider a very traditional role-playing game, set in the Forgotten Realms. Whereas Heroes of the Lance is a side-on, real-time action game set in the Dragonlance universe. So I haven't played this game at all, but my understanding is it's going to be a very different experience to something like Pool of Radiance. So now this is the IBM version. I tend to just collect DOS games and Windows games. Interesting to know, this wasn't the original version. This came out a year later. So although this says 1988 on it, I believe according to Moby Games, the IBM version was published in 1989. Just a little piece of trivia for you there. So I do actually already own a copy of this game, and that copy is this much larger box, which is a compilation of Heroes of the Lance, Dragons of Flame, and Hillsfar. These two being Dragonlance games, this one being a Forgotten Realms game. Kind of a weird compilation. But I'm excited to have what I believe will be the original materials, whereas this has budget re-released black and white paperwork. So let's find out. So on the back, we do have a break in the shrink. So I'm going to use that as a way to get in. So I've got my trusty Swiss Army knife here, and hopefully this will be a pretty quick unshrinking. So pull that down. Nice. Okay, yeah, so I was a little worried about this one corner because the shrink had kind of bunched up and I couldn't tell if it had creased, and I can now see this is a very clean corner, so there's no damage to the box there at all. Let's see if I can, there we go. Breathe box. So obviously this being from 1989, it being 2017 now, this game has been in its original shrink for a long time, almost 30 years. So here we go. Okay, I don't want to cause any damage there, so slip the trusty knife, and out it comes. And obviously the EAD sticker was clearly on the shrink wrap. There it is. I might even keep the shrink wrap for posterity in the box. We will see. So here's our fresh box. I'm sure it smells really good if I got down there. And just before we go in there, if we look at the back, no damage. No damage. Little concave, but no creasing. So I'm very happy about that. So let's lift it up. Oh, it's tight. All that fresh air rushing into the box. And we have a manual. The best part of any computer game, as everyone knows. So I'm not sure if this is standard, but the 5 1/4 inch discs are actually inside the manual. So let's just slide those out. And here we have a full manual, very cool. Now it seems a little cheaper than what came in Pool of Radiance. If I just pull that out quick. I don't want to go through this one, but this one just seems to have a slightly nicer, it's got that gold finish. I guess the paper weight is about the same, feels a little smoother, not as rough, but of course, I don't know what else we have in Heroes of the Lance, but Then there's the Adventures Journal, and this is just awesome. So I'm hoping we get something as exciting as that, but I know it may not be the case. So let's keep going through Heroes of the Lance. Manual, of course we have the discs, and so we have A, B, and C. Good to have those. And then we immediately get to some promotional material, so this isn't looking too good in terms of there being more documentation. Note, looks like we just have a... we have Heroes of the Lance advertising itself, and we have Pool of Radiance, interestingly in a yellow box, which I guess they were, it's a facsimile, it's meant to represent it's a gold box. Lots and lots of other games that SSI were publishing at the time. And we have a registration card. Actually, given how much you usually get packed into one of these little boxes, that is very little. I'm quite interested, or surprised even, how little there was packed in there. Okay, just because I have it nearby, I'm going to quickly slide this guy out and just make a quick comparison to what we have. So here we have Heroes of the Lance. You can see the discs. This is a Wizard Work budget re-release, so they're going to have Wizard Works all over them, but you can see the disc labels are a little different. That I think is a Hillsfar. And then we have, this is the main thing. Here's the manual. So it may not be the best manual, but it's better than this guy. It's bigger, it's clearer. Here we have a much smaller, compact read, but well, there you have it. We have Heroes of the Lance, unshrink wrapped and unboxed. This will be one of my big box a day tweets if you follow me on Twitter at Dancing Crab. Also, be sure to check out all the other big box PC game collectors YouTube videos and come join us on our Facebook page. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys again soon. Bye.